We have mousesports Astralis they did on this map 2 days ago up against the same team. We've already said...
No action towards Banana from Astralis here. This is a counterplay then. One, it's not
Someone
seen
play
before.
the Benny Hill music.
Yeah.
It's clear.
This is not how this one's meant to go, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's meant to meet someone at some point, and now I think it's coming.
I think it's going to happen, yes. A full role reversal. Actually, mousesports, it says they're on the CT side, but they'll be attacking from middle.
Okay, I've not seen a 5-man B stack in a pistol before. I'm not sure what the intent was. You normally can go for a 4-man stack and have one towards middle to stop this sort of situation. But never before has this been attempted, but it might work out for them. The first kill comes in. Chris J will find it. Molotov's down and Frag's starting to be exchanged at this point. Chris J with a Glock close range will be able to pull one back, and it looks like mousesports are a good go at this at least.
Yeah, it's looking positive. Zipex, no armor. Magisk the same. He's going to hit the shot. My God. Kit down pit. They do manage to retrieve it, but already Magisk has stood his ground. They're running out of time, and Frozen, he's got no bullets. He's got no hope.
Wait,
and oh no, a humiliating end.
Firing on some bullets towards C-steps, just to make sure they don't rush A like they did. Bit of an issue there, but it is the force buy and response from mousesports here. Des the Eagles and the Scout, very good at winning these sort of rounds. You can see damage inflicted already. Device down to 31. Wide.
Just as they arrive, Dupree fills the gap very quickly, but he's been spotted on the way back. Woxic choosing to chase that kill. He wants to try and find that early advantage, and he's done well.
Another one.
Yeah, 2 tags so far. That's the Scout paying for itself.
2 tags going to have them very scared, right? The Glaive and Device, as they go to entry into the sites, they will be a little bit more tentative because they know they can drop very quickly here, and even more damage being done. Karrigan will find the first right now. Magisk will eventually respond, but the damage that's being done to the other players on Astralis, it could be enough.
Just tagged
Another
again.
one.
Woxic's got 3 of them.
Still have a couple of flashes left as well here.
Ooh, good
Never mind, they just disappeared.
Oh, that's a great shot. Frozen now, trying to find these low HP players. 3 versus 3. Robs sits in the corner of the bomb site, watch towards Arch, cover Frozen's back, and that's going to be important here, but he won't go down before there's even a chance. Indeed he will. Device finds it, but he's low. 1 Deagle bullet would be enough to take him down, remember. Trying to bait out the shot from Robs here, which he will do. Means he has to reposition and probably punishes, but still fighting. Deagle's not enough. Chris J to clutch.
He sees Zipex already. He's just going to try and get 1 dig and 2 to the body. It's not quite enough.
Wrong for Astralis. But look, you could see why Chris J was pushing on in to isolate Zipex, because he knows he can get a 1v1 while the bomb's getting planted. If he made that on the bomb site, right? So it was enough to drop on down to these pistols and do another B stack.
Yeah, they're going for the couple of nades down towards the bottom of Banana. It's going to bounce them off towards the half wall. Molotovs though being exchanged. It might be a kill already. I think Chris J's in trouble here. Robs will get 1. A good grenade as well. Might be a few more twists and turns this round. He's recovered the Galil as well. He's also got armor, Chad. Chris J eventually meets his demise. Device free fire towards half wall. Doesn't work out for him, but the trade will be there. A couple of them. And that should be the round, unfortunately. Smoke down towards CT spawn, and Voxic with a USP to defend. Not really much he can do here.
Yeah, he's just going to walk in with his knife out and hope that those shots don't hit. Catch the timing, and they did hit. That sucks for Woxic. A couple just down to his groin, and with 20 HP, he will catch them with the pin in their hand, but the Zipex, he adjusts in time, and now just Robs. With a Kevlar vest and a Galil, likely he's going to want to keep that for the next. Can't blame him.
Yeah, I think that's a very wise and informed decision. Looking for some exits here. He'll be able to buy up next round regardless with the loss bonus coming in at 2,900. But he gets an extra $300 per kill with this Galil. Seeing if anyone will be caught. Probably goes down here, to be honest with you. Nice work to get 2 kills. Actually not bad.
Great damage.
That's $600 extra now. Trying to see if there's a 3rd player available to him.
He wants to take all of them if he can. No intention of winning the round, no kit, but he's sticking around for the frag, and he gets it. Wow, quad kill from Robs. He's made that Galil and Kevlar vest sing.
That's done a lot right here, because look at Device's money.
That's going to be a difficult financial start here for the first gun round. Plenty of cash.
Glaive. That should be separating the long player from his library support. Backing away now towards site. So they've got control of Arch. That's step 1.
You'll see Voxic here a lot. AWP, 180s towards the apartments. He can do it all. First flick successful. Beautiful shot there. And the second found by Karrigan. They're going to fall back to more defensive lines. See Frozen tuck and tail, making his way back towards B. They've got a 5-on-3. It's their round to give up at this point. The initial dink does slow them down, but he wants to stay alive here. Beautiful stuff. Again, double smoke towards spawn. A little bit clunky from Astralis as this round falls in mousesports' favor. Going for the clean sweep. Not quite going to find that, but it's good as, really. AK-40.
This round right here, they could put round number 5 on the board almost for free off of that impact from Rops 2 rounds ago. This one here, just so people can appreciate how difficult that flick is from Woxic, he has a very high sensitivity too, so the margin for error there is huge.
He actually has the highest sensitivity out of all the pros, generally from ED guy point of view, but straight back into the action we go. May just open things up here. Carrigan will have to fight once again. Looking for 3 kills. He'll put the incendiary and deny them that at least, and he does get his third. It is going to be great stuff from Carrigan once again. Rops chimes in from the top of middle, and poor device now left with Deagle armor and no teammates, but a 1 Deagle available to him. Chris J exposed, but Carrigan to save the day gets 4. Maybe he's going to get a PT-50, maybe, but instead they go for Glocks. Not a single dollar invested here in round number 6. A foregone conclusion, really. I'll see the grenades down towards T steps and a chance to catch your breath if you're a mousesports player. Keep all 5 up.
Pocket potentially.
So for people wondering why they're just holding up, they're just trying to bait out anything they can here. Any mistakes made by the CD side, anyone getting impatient, they'll swarm them with the Glocks. If they can bait out smokes, incendiaries, that's money removed from their pockets, essentially, if they have to use those grenades. They feel under threat. For now, though, mousesports not giving in. There's another smoke gone. That's $300. So Astralis are fine with that. It's going to burst towards the A side of the map. They probably won't find a kill, but if they do, the bomb might be able to get planted. A good dink, but a perfect position here for Frozen. Will they get a kill? Doesn't look likely. And that's about what we expected.
Look, we don't have many HEs. We don't have full utility on all the players over there on the Astralis side of things. So for them to get banana control, maybe it will be a bit of a slower approach. They won't be able to do as much damage as what they normally would. So Molotov towards the top. And it will hold the CTs at bay. You've got Woxic peeking, ever aggressive as per usual.
Good flash from Carrigan, but he receives one. And it's down to the spray down. There's a lot of damage towards Device, but ultimately it's not his first pick. Very aggressive scenes here from mousesports. And Device, while blind, gets the first kill. Reaction play, though. Push towards the bedroom. Dude, very careful here, aware of it. Takes Chris down, but does he know the second player's in position? Jumps up. Rops with his back turned right now.
Wow, he was not expecting Dupree to follow up on that frag. Perhaps assumed he was a little further down, probably called stairs as opposed to on the balcony itself, and very smooth move from Dupree to give them not only the frags, but it seems the round as well. Bomb will be going down on A. The last 2 mousesports players, or house sports players as they've redubbed themselves, do manage to just find one.
Making sure that everything's in order.
He's actually dead, just making sure.
AWPs, they've got a couple of buys in the bag here. Big round coming up.
What's the call from Glaive? What does he want to present? What does he want Carrigan to chew over? The battle for banana supremacy does continue. Device preemptively throwing out that smoke, expecting the push, but he gets nades instead, no bullets.
Yeah, remember he got the opening kill of the previous round as well. Another grenade goes down.
How many is that? That's 3 now. He's seen the 3 HEs, which is enough to build the picture of the 3 members of Mouse sticking around.
There's still an incendiary available as well. Chris J holds at the flashbang. Oh, it's a perfect incendiary. Device is dead. They don't need to fight this anymore. They even could lose a second frag here. Happy to challenge still, and I think they lose another kill. It's going to be Magisk taking advantage of the aggression there, the over-aggression, I would say, from the CT side. Back towards middle we go. Rob's on the atrium, could save the day.
Yeah, Woxic wants to take the first shot, and their attention's drawn. Bomb drop, double kill. He has to worry about apps, and that cost him his life. Dupree did manage to find the necessary frag. Now Woxic close quarters AWPing. He avoids the flash, but he scopes, and Dupree elevates himself over the scope itself. Powerful round from Dupree.
It's Carrigan, though. He's won a lot of clutches today, but this one looks so difficult. One player towards Graveyard. As soon as Dupree peeks, fires one bullet in his general direction, he goes down. Still safe for now, but there it is. As soon as he has a look, he had do have enough money to buy into this round, but they're still having questionable decisions here. Way too much aggression up there, getting the advantage, continuously challenging, and you see that was the kill that really decided it. And it's strange that Robs didn't save the day here. I thought he did enough, but...
Yeah,
Dupree from the apartments.
I want to play devil's advocate for them continuing to fight Banana. We talk about how important it is to either keep Brackets control or Banana control, and Astralis are the masters at this map when it comes to utility usage. So they're all into 3 situation where they had to use everything in that standard fight right there. So mousesports unfortunately not able to convert. It looked good. The utility usage was very good on device. Oh, they fluffed it, and he's still cross middle. Huge risk there from Woxic, but it won't come back to bite him as in Banana. It looks like a nuke's gone off. 2 players have taken so much damage. Magisk and Device.
Magisk is just shaken.
For Device. First oranges, or new boxes for Zipex. And in we go.
Chrisjay's going to be safe on Emo, so he can just bide his time. Carrigan to get the contact. He's low HP, so they want him to go down first, then Frozen can strike. So there's Carrigan, and now the other pieces can, well, I would say, whir into action, but he's taking his time. Frozen, the trigger discipline could come back to haunt him. He has to stop that bomb plan, and Zipex safe. Just the toes exposed through the smoke. Frozen brings him down to 69. 3 members of mousesports are all going to be rotating in. One's a little late to the party. Woxic's only just about going to get there.
Yeah, there's still a good chance Astralis can win this run, even in a 3-on-2. They have no grenades, with Zipex looks like he's ready to challenge towards CT spawn any second now. Bomb is over the halfway mark, and there it comes. The flashbang over. They have to start moving now. They have no smoke for the defuse. Flashbang coming through, and Zipex nails the first shot. Can he find a second? Apparently not. Device, though, 2-on-1 clutch. He might have done enough here against AWP, and it absolutely has. The bomb was in such an awkward spot as well. Astralis.
But you can see how they struggle.
They've accepted that this one will be just the deco.
Yeah, it's all they really can do with this. One smoke, at least on the B side of the map. Frozen, alone here. If he gets a 1D, can they get the smoke down? Who knows? But smoke will be planted, and unfortunately it's a little bit too late. Device already beats him to the punch, and it will be pretty much round confirmed. You can see how effectively they're taking the B side. Even up against the pistols, you have to treat them like gun rounds still. Smoking everything, the Molotov's going down. Carrigan maybe denies a plant here. Good stuff to get the kill, but the bomb does go down. So, not the most exciting round there, but still, it will be Astralis.
16-1 scoreline, if I remember rightly here. So, mousesports currently held to the same amount of rounds as they were able to pick up. Line the way Inferno is played, especially over towards this Banana area of the map. Just the utility usage was something that they ushered in. Everybody's quickly followed along. If we go the distance, if mousesports going to turn this around, hold on, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. Lots of rounds to Counter-Strike ahead of us.
Certainly, but I'm right with you. I'm ready to start fawning over the potential for Nuke already. That would be very exciting, considering what we've seen from both teams on Nuke recently as well. Oh, baby, yes, please. This is stuff we've already seen. We've seen Inferno does too. This one's a little more resistant. Robs damage. Does get the kill as well. Dupree down to 27. Chrisjay panicking to reposition.
Just a complete change of pacing here from Astralis. Right up towards middle. 4 players make their way through. They've traded out a kill, and Chrisjay's in a lot of trouble here. Flashbang will come through, but Astralis finding kills. He's actually snuck through the smoke here. They might have done enough. Frozen certainly seems to think so, as he'll bring it down to a 3 versus 1. Zipex making a lot of noise. He knows exactly where the last player is. Should be a matter of time to pull the trigger, and there it is. mousesports, after losing 4 rounds.
JW, he unraveled it every single time. This one had a bit of a different look. They're actually able to get up to the site, but Chrisjay's defensive smoke right there put enough of a pause.
Where did he throw it?
He was in the site, right? So he just dropped it just in front of him in the site to deny them entry, and he was actually using that to see over towards the apartment's position. But Fnatic...
The one-way smoke, carbine deployed. Ooh, doesn't use it.
He's a brave boy.
He really is, isn't
might
he?
go for the nutmeg here.
He could do. Well, he'll know another player's on the other side now. Trying to find him.
Oh, he's got his number.
What are you up to? He has no idea the device can be this pushed up. Through the smoke, nutmegs him. Round 8 for Astralis looking likely.
Yeah, and the map, I would say. They are not turning up to this one. 5 on 3. It's already guaranteed this round will fall in favor of the Danes.
They should even chase this time round, right? You can see, I know their money's not fantastic, but Zipex's forward position means they can only be in A or CT spawn right now. So if you want, as Astralis, once this bomb goes down and the time slowly starts to tick, tighten the grip. Zipex is already
way up towards the end of the apartments. We have got a bit of a creep from Glaive as well. We don't often expect this sort of position. We'll see if they do. Rob's about to fall off, gets himself a couple of kills. It's getting very expensive now. Mages will at least make up for that. So 1 frag will do. They keep 3 of themselves. Finances going forward is fine. Device throwing the orb on the roof.
or trying.
Trying
It
to,
gets
at
very
least.
difficult to throw the AWP away in some of these maps. It
Yeah.
doesn't want to just stay
Get
away.
out of
It's
there!
bouncing back.
There we go. Made by the fantastic Reddit comment. I'm afraid I've forgotten his name already.
Yeah, something like
76.
But it was a good one. He had the glaive smash. But for now, glaive smashing on the T side. You can see them actually up 8-4 here on their map pick, looking very comfortable. Some safe weaponry on the CT side, though, enables them to buy into the round of Voxic's AWP. There's an MP9 for Carrigan. But Astralis look... Voxic only on 3 kills so far on the CT side. Not as potent as he once was in Dust 2. Going for the challenge again. Is there a flashbang behind this? Well, there's certainly a headshot from Device. That is just beautiful. Round over. Call it done. They can't even defend themselves at this point, Chad.
Yeah, look, with this MP9 that Carrigan has, you question, well, does he go and try and get a kill and upgrade, or is he likely just to give away his life? I think he got the signal.
Take these weapons away. You've painted such a perfect picture of the thought process. Then this is why. They're punishing them all. They find all the frags. And 2,900.
Really scored them there. There was
Yeah,
nothing
let's
more
see
to be
that
said
again.
about it. He's got the AWP, trying to aggress in the corner here. Look at Device crossing though. First shot, beautiful. Second, didn't even see it coming. An absolute clothesline of performance there. And we will see round 14 come through.
I don't know about you guys. I don't even know we had that type of technology here in the studio.
Yeah, it's
so
cool, isn't
look,
it?
we're really dialing it up right now for the playoff situation.
Just to see how little of Woxic was seen before the trigger was adjusted. Man, oh man. Talking of adjusted crosshairs, Romps wishes he did. Missed it towards Glaive and catches a bullet in return.
Last couple of rounds here. They've saved up around 15, and it looks like number 14 is already falling apart. But Mages, what's going on here? Why are they not hitting the shots that really matter? It's Frozen pulling a couple back here. He's adjusting for it. But the bomb down, 2 versus 1, yet to recover a rifle. Flashbang Molotov into his face. That signals the end of the round, but maybe he can find another kill, perhaps. We'll just save the AK straight up.
Maybe he wants to shove his HE into the corner of the pit.
There's no economic damage to do here. There'll be a gun round in for Astralis next round. On the Astralis side of things, Device leading the way yet again. 13 kills to his name. You've got 9 for Magus. He's up there. On the other side of things,
So, like, he's not going to get that much action. Most of the focus will be towards A in the defaults. And at this stage, we're going to see them try and pick up number 5. It's not looking good here at all. And the first shot lands in favor of Device once again. Dynamic now be with the squad. Now he's got the opening pick, throw away the AWP, and have 5 rifles. That's actually the perfect start you could ever ask for. And Astralis with a very nice call there. Just buying an AK in the nick of time. They get a boost here. Yep, works out.
look how good they are. They're always crossing the T's, dotting the I's every single moment, every single corner. It's either a jiggle peek or it's a nade, it's a boost. It's one way to work out these peaks. And Astralis, you know, we're talking about how Na'Vi just go long on Dust 2 now. Well, Astralis are just basically going banana here. We've had some rounds end over towards A, but once they force them back from top of banana, they're able to set up these executes. It takes Woxic's AWP out of the equation, and it puts so much pressure on this side of the map. And once again, that's where they want to go.
Carrigan fires off some bullets through the smoke, does a little bit of damage, but it's all trivial at this point. He's going to be smoked off again. Trying to deny the plant if he can. There is a chance, but a small one. As soon as he fires off any bullets, he'll be met by terrorist forces as well. And now they know he's got nothing left in the clip, so he is in trouble, to say the very least. 5 versus 2, make it 1. Device on an absolute tear here. He'll close out the half of 7.
Henry G, we're already talking about Nuke. Let's see if mousesports...
That by playing the round a little bit slower there.
Well, Dupree, like I said, that CZ has got multi-kill potential. First kill will be his. Doesn't even want 2 kills. Happy with that. Falls back with no damage taken. Job's a good one. He's just looking at the bigger picture at this point instead of the glory.
2 bullets from his clip. Not too bad. That's some efficiency right there. And Device has done the same. Tapped away at the head of Woxic. Looks like Astralis, they want this pistol round by force. And Device perhaps overstepping the mark there. Could be a way back in for Mouse. Headshot found by Frozen.
We'll see what can be done here. I'm not sure why they felt they had to be aggressive at that point. 5 versus 3. Felt like the job was a good one, to be honest with you, but still a chance now for mousesports. Back towards B is there. And it's going to be Dupree and Zipex ready and waiting. 1 kill would do it. And it's a good ding to open things up here, but Play unable to stop him just yet. There it is. Bomb goes down in a really awkward spot.
Yeah, Rops' frag gets him back into the round, though, because now across and, oh, he's lost his teammates. He's not even going to be able to plant. Glaives on the coffins trying to contest. It's an awkward duel. He's expecting the swing. There's nades, there's bullets, the whole shebang.
12-4, they've opted for the ecos. 13-4 locked in. They're going to have to play the perfect game from here on out.
This is going to be a tough one, right? Because right now, Astralis get to snowball this round. They're just up against Glocks. It's likely that they have almost a clean sweep. You're expecting at least 3 to 4 players staying alive right here. That's a fantastic start as Carrigan gets licked by the Flames.
Yeah.
And now that they know they're up against the Glocks, if they do keep this as a clean sheet, going into next round, they know that the AKs are coming out, right? So this is very early. They've identified they don't have to stress too much here. Obviously, still need to convert these frags. But with the way things have been looking for Astralis, you notice there's been less bell shooting, Henry?
Yeah, there has been a lot less bell action. No one's really touching that. It's at the bottom of Banana.
I'm just happy to see the bell end, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
exactly. That's what I've been saying for ages. It's gone in T-spawn, but T7's out for mousesports, not opting for that Creed. Here's Glaive getting the job done with the UMP, farming a lot of money here, $1,800. Which means you can be either very loose and aggressive or super tight and ratty and try and hold up towards the bomb sites of crossfires and whittle the timer down with the smokes as your two options. It looks like they're opting for a bit of aggression at the start. 3 grenades down towards the bottom of Banana.
Up they go, ahead of the incendiary that Magis chose to deploy, so he has no control and he knows it. You can see the bullets desperately trying to pull any sort of information, and it does draw their attention enough for the swing from short. Device does well to find one. The SMGs keeping things level and more damage through the smoke from Magisk.
Still was 17 bullets left in the magazine as they fall off, peel back towards middle. There's only one player on that side of the map, but it is Zip. It has no grenades, an SMG only. The CT spawn flashbang can be very effective. That's all Zipex wanted, was a bit of intel. And now, a brother-in-arms, Glaive, join him. Wide swing with the UMP, no flash deployed. And now that should be the round mousesports. Unless Zipex says something wild here with the MP9. I don't see a world where he gets more than one. There it is, and then it's frozen. Confirming the round. It's a 3 versus 2 now, but Dupree and Magus are going to go for this. It's a bonus situation. They're going to do as much damage as they possibly can. The bomb not even planted yet.
It looks like they're actually saying Dupree keep hold of the M4 and just have that SMG of Magisk just try his best to take a couple of mousesports members down. Not to be. Rops's flank works out nicely, and he's looking for the second, but he's miles away, having an...
As you can see, they are exiting towards CT spawn, so Dupree won't have any action at this point. So right there, mousesports went in. They have to work out if they want to go for it or not. With this lead, they've opted just to play with the upgraded pistols.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah, there's no rush.
There is no rush. You would just be damaging your own economy going forward. There'd be compromises. It would take a lifetime to get over. So you might as well see what you can do. We have a bit of a partial buy. They've got lots of money coming up for the next round. And there's a great shot from Magus. He actually does give them a bit of a fighting chance. If they're spotting the shoulder blades of him, Rob's trying to hold on to his dear life at this point. Rob's and Fox could pull one back, but Rob's down to 6 HP. Still gives Astralis a fighting chances, especially with a 5-7 close range. Glaive could make this work. Gone straight past boiler.
Yeah, but is he expecting a third part of the mousesports puzzle? It doesn't matter. Double for Glaive. Robs has only got 6 HP. Don't forget, he cannot afford a single point of damage.
He'd given up his position as well. They knew he was the player towards the underpass. And that could be it. A partial buy from Astralis, a saved weapon. And they've done it. That's enough. Zipex will get the final kill. A big
rose, right? And there's no right answer here because a best-of-3 series, it goes the distance, and competitors, they always want to win. Go across to the third and refocus there, right?
Getting over the Dust 2 threshold.
Sure.
That would be the where I'd be thinking. I wouldn't necessarily vocalize it on TeamSpeak if I was in-game leader of mousesports, but if I was Carrigan right now, I'd be thinking about the third.
Yeah,
like,
just focus.
It took us so much to get Dust 2. This is their pick. Astralis are in 5th gear, but there is something to be said about round 20 at least. There is a smoke down. And Magus won't convert the kills on the cross, so they might be able to avoid map point at least for now. AK-47 is established. Rotation from Banana as the bomb will be planted. Oops, there's another spawn smoke available to him. Can he get this kill? He absolutely can. Dupree does significant damage, relieves Magus in a 2-on-1 now.
Oh, you didn't think he had no idea. He was trying to pre-fire towards Emo. Instead, he catches just the cross. Robs doesn't have a clue about that one. Now throwing more bullets towards Emo. But this Chris J is going to be checked.
Oh
the
my
frag
God, he
comes
wins the
in.
clutch.
He's converted it. A 1 versus 2. Magus clutches for the 15th.
You should buy a lotto ticket, mate. That one there was lucky.
Necessarily designed to find Emo. That was just my assumption. Maybe not towards the
he would
site,
have
actually.
heard the head pop right in front of him, right? He's just like, okay, well, I've just caught you crossing over towards versus 1 to guarantee map point and the map, to be honest with you. With 10 rounds in a row on the T side, I don't see that coming into fruition.
They fumbled pretty bad with that B defense anyway, right?
Yeah.
So mousesports had to do a fantastic job just to get into it, and then Magus with a little bit of magic to get them round number 15. So this one here shouldn't be too much longer.
Well, contact play through the smokes doesn't work for some, but maybe it will work for mousesports. Apparently not. The grey screens live up to their reputation, and we will see a 16-5 scoreline come through. Not the most exciting second map, I will say. Not as nearly as competitive as Dust 2, but it does set up Nuke quite nicely, Alex.
It certainly does, yeah. Nuke will be our third and final map. One single frag to confirm that we're going. Thank you, Zipex. 16-5 map 2. Astralis take their map pick. Mouse take theirs, and it sets